Today in Joyful Millennium Dawn, we are playing as Germany, a nation with one of the darkest pasts in Europe. As a leader of the Central Powers, Germany fought in World War I to rule the world, but ultimately lost. 20 years later, they tried again in World War II, only to be crushed and ultimately split in half for nearly 50 years. Having only reunited 10 years before I take charge, my goal is to fix the German nation, from completely dissolving the East-West divide to taking revenge on all our former enemies. This is my journey of bringing the German nation from reunification to world dominance. Oh my goodness, we're an industrial country again. I cannot believe it. I swear that I would dedicate my efforts to the well-being of the German people. Yeah, that's not happening. I'm dedicated to the well-being of myself. I guess Germany got a rework recently as well. That's what the Millennium Dawn German rework team is saying. You can find the BFV button in the bottom right of your screen. I think they're talking about this thing right here. Cool. I don't know how this works, but I'm assuming whatever we have to do on this Windows 98 machine, we have to increase fascist control of this country. This window would allow me to control Germany's anti-terrorist agencies by funding and defunding operations against certain ideologies. Eventually, we would be able to change to a monarchist government using this. But for now, we had much more important problems. Public infrastructure Is it really that bad? Like, do I have to actually, like, rush to fix this stuff? I guess I should. Air France crash. Oh, boo-hoo. Bomb attack. What the fuck? Health cuts. Now we're gonna defund the hospitals. We can't take care of the people who got blown up. They're too expensive to care for. We have to let them die. Look at that. We defunded everything. That's what happens when you're smart and defund things. Oh man, look. Why are you on fire? Bro, I'm not that bad of a leader. You're overreacting. What have I even done? Dude, they're overreacting. I've even done anything. They're throwing a temper tantrum. Dude, am I really like governing morons every single game? Nobody else in Europe is like this. Look, everyone else in Europe is nice. They know what they're doing. These Germans demand better job opportunities. Okay, bro. Our first problem was the East-West divide, a consequence of being split in half for almost 50 years. To fix this, I would have to complete two things: upgrading all infrastructure in Germany to level 5 and getting productivity in each state up to 1,000. We're just going to spam infrastructure. Okay, we got maxed out there. And then once the game naturally just pushes productivity where it needs to be. Easy win. All right, so the election has just happened and there will not be a conclusive outcome. Hey, Angela, welcome to the game. Yeah, these East German events are starting to get out of hand. Although this one's pretty good because it defunds the old people even more. It doesn't quite put us back in the green. We just don't make enough money. That's the problem. But on the good side, the infrastructure is moving quite nicely. That requirement will almost be done, but the quicker I can reintegrate them, the better. All right, we've reached the divide here, and this itself, oh, that would have been nice to have before. Local construction speed. We've also managed to get every single Eastern German state to hit 1,000 productivity, so that's a pretty big win right there. Though now apparently floods are a problem. Now that I've actually gotten them pretty developed, there's now just floods fucking ruining everything. I don't know if the Messiah's coming to tank our country, if we're just biblically meant to die. Okay, thank God it bypasses these focuses, because I've already built the infrastructure. Now we can literally just do Berlin project. Yeah, 3 more focuses and we've got this East Germany issue behind us already. US tank strikes German school. Did this actually happen in real life? What the fuck? We really are just gonna let that slide too. That's the funny part. But anyway, true unification. Now we can get rid of that East-West divide that's really just annoying the fuck out of us. But still, they're gonna hit me with something one more time before the end of it. Decrease their opinion. I really don't care. And there you go. Unification is done, and now there will be no more East-West German divide. It's a shame you don't really get a cool event to let you celebrate. Kind of just is like, yeah, alright, fuck off. But yeah, now that that's happened, I think we're just going to start to make things bad again. And by that I mean Nationalist propaganda campaign. My next mission was to topple the Republic and replace it with a new German monarchy. We would first have to complete a couple focuses to throw out the German Constitution. And that didn't even go to plan. Now we're just going to do, where is it again? I think it's over here. Bruh, current government popularity be 66 fucking %. Are you fucking, okay, dude. Well, there's a pretty easy fix for this if we can do it, which, we can't fucking do. I was going to just increase the popularity of one of our coalition members. This is stupid, but we're just gonna do that. Okay, it might actually be good. That focus should have given us 2% support, although it didn't. Collapsing army. Oh my gosh. it. GG. All right, we can revoke Article 21 now. Here we go. It's time for Germany to take a new path. We're done being a part of this warmongering loser faction, so we're gonna leave it behind. We got Article 21. Revoked anyway. We don't got it. The Republic must have been overthrown. Okay, we're just gonna have to let nature take its course then. All we had to do now was defund my anti-terrorist agency and wait until it completely collapsed. So, dog, what are you at? How are you not, like... Okay, it's collapsing. It's all falling apart. That's what we want to see. Okay, here's our first unusual war of the game. We got Estonia going after the entire Baltic region for whatever reason. Now, I haven't seen that happen since I played Estonia earlier this year. Check that video out after this one. But yeah, considering it's 2005 and the world's pretty much starting to go to shit, we should probably start building some military factories. I've really been playing this one pretty slow. I've mainly just been building power, to be honest. Yeah, when is this gonna actually like okay, we're at 1 out of 50. Bro, come on, can you just go to 0 out of 50 already? I've been waiting here for 5 million light years. I feel like whenever I record on this laptop, it just does not crash anywhere near as... Okay, there we go. End of Republic decisions. We now had decisions to save the Republic, but obviously we were too cool to do that. Instead, we would count down the timer to ignite the German Civil War and officially end the young German Republic. Alright, here it is. The death of the Republic. Die Republik ist tot. I have to relearn my German pronunciations, but there we go. And yeah, we get these basic-ass national militias. Better than the default template you get from the game, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do this, and then we can literally just insta-deploy those. We actually still have 100% stability, which is pretty funny. Even in the face of all-out civil war. It's incredible. Oh, there's the spam deploy. Keep him pinned. You think you can outdo me, buddy? No, everybody's dying. There you go. Germany will forever be changed. The Republic is dead. The fate of Germany. The Kaiser will return. There you go. Now we're back. George Frederick the First. Doesn't sound as badass as Wilhelm, but we have a Kaiser back, guys. Here, we'll do the coronation first. That's like a natural first thing you do, just to get the ball rolling. Oh my gosh, we're even making money again. Holy fuck. The amazing things you can do when you are not democratic, man. Let me tell you. American troops withdraw. Farewell. We are gaining our independence once again. Okay, I just got this event. U.S. assumes leadership of the Commonwealth faction. You know what that means, right? NATO is starting to be falling on its last legs here. We're still not going to go to war, though. We're nowhere near strong enough to take on all of them. If I wanted to be strong enough to defeat NATO, I would have to go down my focus tree. There were several focuses to coup various nations around me and ally them, but I would first have to get past some annoyingly retarded focuses. Dude, am I the only one who thinks it's kind of crazy that in order to continue this focus tree, we have to research self-replicated 3D printers? Dude, that was the one thing the Central Powers were missing. That's why they lost World War I. If they had those, they could have probably turned the war. But, you know, I'm gonna have to wait for one of these research slots to open in order to research the almighty self-replicated 3D printer. I mean, what is a society without the self-replicated 3D printer? Think about it. When is this stupid shit done? 62 days. Come on. We did hit 60 kg per capita, though. Also, Poland seems to have populated the Czech Republic. Poland lately has been pretty expansionist in, like, all of my games. They've been pretty disgusting lately. But don't worry, we are Germany, after all. We will put an end to that very soon. Industrial modernization. We can finally modernize the industry to the modern day. All of that for 2 goddamn civs and the ability to keep going down here. Oh yeah, really quickly. I forgot to mention it earlier, but I decided to declare war on Latvia. It was free and I wanted a foothold in Eastern Europe for later. Okay, I did not expect it to finish this fast, but there you go. That is done. And we're going to immediately go in. A whopping 0 men, so as you can imagine, this can be a really hard invasion to pull off. And just like that, we've expanded for the first time in this campaign with the German SEAL team, Zex. Great win for the German people. And now we've just gotten down here. Well, actually, there's even coups over here. We'll do this first. We can do Protector of German Identity, and then we can launch uprisings in Austria. All right, here's to hoping that this works the way I want it to work. We're gonna have a civil war in Austria. See, here's the problem. They got to do that, but they have way less men. I can't even help them. I'm literally banned from helping. Although they did kick Austria Austria out of their faction, which is interesting. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna justify a war goal because I don't trust it. And then we're also about to finish this right here. We're gonna get the Bundeswehr completely reformed, and then their units will be max strength. I don't even know what nerfs they currently have. I'm assuming it's this right here, which, yeah, we really want to fix a lot of this before we enter a war with an actual country. Okay, I just looked back on my laptop recordings, and I realized that my game audio was really loud in the recording. I am very sorry about that. I did not mean to pierce your ears. I turned it down now, so hopefully, ow, it won't be as bad. The game audio is really loud on this laptop. I don't know why. Okay, somehow Czechia has also claimed independence. I don't know how, but that's another place I can take. Oh, you won. Hey, let's go. W Austria actually clutched. Now we'll be able to coup Switzerland too. We're gonna be pretty busy here. All right, we have started the coup in Switzerland. We got most of the land this time. Also, for some reason, they did not change their color like Austria. Did you really just leave that open? What a fucking idiot. I hate how it happens just as I turn off my fucking recording, but Italy just left NATO too. Holy fuck. Now that they're out, all there is Poland. A subject may soon raise its autonomy. Fuck you. Oh, hell no. Already playing this game? No. NATO was weaker than ever, and we could still make them even weaker. With just one lousy focus, I could ask everyone left in NATO to leave the faction, and some actually listened. Poland actually, I mean, I wasn't expecting Poland of all people to leave the faction, but they have like nothing left now. All right, buddy, come to Papa. Hoo-yah! And yeah, I mean, there you go. The power of the German, it's not the Wehrmacht anymore, it's the Bundeswehr. Power of the German Bundeswehr. Let's go. Overran. Don't even act like you stood a chance, pal. You got cooked. Okay, this came out of nowhere. The Swiss have managed to make a huge push. They did a force attack, and now they're pushing. I might not have to get involved in this, which would be very nice. There you go. I think that's it. God bless. We were consolidating Central Europe under our rule, and it happened to coincide with a very special event in this campaign. Final war reparations payment. Let's go. Oh, it's the naughty guy. Now, we'll be nice. We'll improve relations with everybody. That is an extra expense off our back as well. Yeah, as you can see, the Swiss are at 165 relations, and they are still increasing autonomy. So whoever told me that is a big, fat, poopy-headed liar. I am done with the lies. Also, there's literally only one puppet left who's not being a complete asshole. Czechia is the only one. It's probably because of their custom focus tree. Well, you know what? In the meantime, could justify in Poland. That should, yeah, that's an easy war. And then on top of that, we're also gonna get, mills and civs. Quite a bit. I should have done this a long time ago. But anywho, we are able to annex the Czech Republic, so that's gonna be done. That's one puppet out of the way. And also, honestly, probably quite a bit of economy and resources. Oh, wow, it appears Poland has gifted us with an early justification. Well, don't mind if I do, son. Get over here, big boy. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, what chance did they really stand? I love being a major power. I can just click the attack button and I win. Oh. Dude, you can't scare me like that. I thought you joined NATO or something. I thought you joined the Commonwealth, maybe. I don't know. How good are my tanks? Do my tanks cook? Yes, I think they do. This is gonna be the main, like, god template that I need to work for me. And yes, it does work very well. Well, as long as that's backup, it basically shreds everything. Yeah, even across the river lines, we're able to push this. Good. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty quick. We even get Canada. There we go. We have brought back the Eastern German lands. That looks very cursed considering it's Millennium Dawn. Next up would be our biggest coup in Europe yet, against Italy. There we go. Italian Civil War. Now, what do we get? This looks terrible. You really think my dude has a chance here? Wait, no. Wait, no, that's... Oh, wait. You don't get them as a puppet, though. I don't know, man. I thought the whole point of that was I would get them as a puppet. Not whatever this is. Alright, there we go. Now we can annex Austria, finally. And, we're gonna take a break from that for a minute because we're also going to do Colonial Spark. I want to get Papua New Guinea. Now, you may be thinking, what a random, pointless fucking invasion. I get it. But sadly, while Europe may have had a lot of things, it doesn't have tungsten. And because nearly everything above a gun in this mod requires worth 4 quadrillion tungsten. My economy was suffering just trading for it. So instead of doing that, I decided to begin reclaiming our Asian Pacific colonies. There would just be one problem: getting there. This is not a valid province. Then what the fuck is the point of military access? How else am I supposed to naval invade these people? Oh yeah, just go from one of your ports in Germany. It's no big deal. Let's just... Why wouldn't you think that's feasible at all? I mean, come on. Why would you even put that focus there? Legitimately, what is the point if I can't even use... I don't even know. Oh my gosh, guys. I mean, we could demand... You want it? Fuck it. Fuck it. We have to try it. If it backfires, I can always go back to the save. Alright. I doubt it. Did they... No fucking shot they accepted it. We are back. No, I feel like in any normal world, insane world, that would have not happened. But guess what? We're in the MD verse. We got this shit. Now I can get this back. All right, made it on the island. Of course we did. Just go all aggressive on these nerds. There you go. Here we go. We can annex Switzerland. But I'm also noticing that Russia has had a little bit of a costume change. So the Soviet Union will probably be coming back any day now. Meanwhile, you know, the cursed timeline. Yeah, the US was starting to invade Europe, which is quite scary to me as someone who's trying to conquer it all. I needed to speed up my conquests, so I decided to finish off the remnants of NATO. I don't even know who the faction leader would be. The Netherlands. Okay, then. That makes this pretty easy. Alright, here we go. That's done. No one can really guarantee them, I don't think, because they're in a faction. And, yeah. At war with NATO. And NATO really is not what it used to be, though, so this isn't that crazy. Here we go. We're just gonna cut these people off. There you go. Now they're encircled. We'll just toy around with them. Why isn't the rest of NATO joining? Hey, clearly the Netherlands is not wanting to join, so we're just going... Oh, now they're gonna join. Now when I call an army, fucking Christ. These people need to die. I hate this stupid land bridge shit. And here comes the Daddy Abrams. Oh my gosh. They were good to me for one game, and now they're back to the bullshit. Okay, who needs to die in this? Maybe I can, like, cheese this. The Netherlands is the only one that needs to die in the entire faction falls. I don't know why are people literally flooding in to help them? I'm starting to think we might have not had enough men for this, man. I'm not too sure why I would think that. I don't think we'll lose, but that is a really bad thing that all of this is happening. I cut them off. You want to try to ruin my day? That's what you fucking deserve, pal. Alright, that whole division got melted. Problem is now we are stuck in the Netherlands. Never mind, wait. Breakthrough in the north. There you go. Denmark doesn't need to be capitulated for this war to end. We just have to capitulate that. Ooh, we overran them. That's how toxic it is out here. Dude, the US is so OP. There's nothing I can do. It's just auto loss for me. Bro, is the US... Yes! Get fucking killed. I'm bailed. Fucking United States. Alright, here's the peace deal. Basically set the world on fire. I hope we might get embargoed, though. That's the problem. Luckily, though, cheesy game. We just had to take the Netherlands, and the whole thing fell. Okay, so we're back for day 2 now, and I think what we're going to try doing is we're going to do Liechtenstein. We're going to declare war on them, and that will get us into a war with Indonesia. Yeah, so we're just going to try this and see if it gets us into a war with the Commonwealth. If it does, I'm not going to continue the game. But if I could take Indonesia, I mean, all that tungsten's mine. I get all the rubber in the world. I will literally be fine for the rest of the game. Oh, we don't have superiority in the Java Sea for some reason. Do convoy. There you go. Luxembourg assumes leadership in NATO. Okay, bro. Did bro really just wander away? What the fuck are you doing? I guess it's out of their range. It's fine. I think we're gonna take it anyway. Out of your range by like 1 sea tile, so you're not gonna commit the whole way. Oh my gosh, your supply is awful. What the What have you been doing all game? Okay, Indonesia, I was expecting way more of a fight than this. You're holding in 2 tiles on the whole front. Good job. Oh, there they are. There's... We'll bomb the shit out of them. The planes will have to carry the game. All you need are a few planes and you win. Although, if they're gonna keep spam reinforcing this, I might have to do a second naval invasion. Alright, we're gonna try to flank this because there's way too many divisions over here. We're gonna put... Oh, broke them, bro. God damn, son. Yeah, Jakarta's gonna fall too. There's nothing they can do. Oof. Alright, cut them off. They're stuck with me on this piece of the island. There you go. Easy. Hey, looks like we actually pushed over here. I didn't even notice. Kill it. Oh my gosh. So many divisions. You did not need all of this. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. They got some resistance on this island. Look, as long as we take a port, it's okay. They are putting up a good fight, though. I have to admit. I'm actually a little worried right now. And they reinforced it. God fucking damn it. All right. Okay. Don't scare me like that. Here we go. We're just gonna have to run past them Blitzkrieg style if we can't push the normal way. We'll also take the initiative and invade this wide the fuck open. Are you kidding me? You leave that wide open after giving so much resistance on this one island. What the fuck? Dude, you can't almost have me encircled in one naval invasion and then just not guard it for the whole next. That just doesn't make sense. All right, here we go. Not even breaking a sweat with 100 mils. Just start spam building everywhere. So many civs too all of a sudden. With so much power under me, I thought that now would be the best time to assert our international presence by bringing back the modern Central Powers. And here we go. Now we have formed the Central Powers. Is that what's called on the map, by the way? Imperial Bloc. Fuck, I thought it was being sold to Central Powers. We're also now going to have some Gen 5 aircraft coming in here, which is massive for us. Now I felt confident enough to take on the rest of Europe, starting with France. But Meanbean, you ask, how will you break through that small, well-defended border called the Maginot Line? Simple. I'd complete a focus that coups Belgium and extends my border without putting us to war with half of Europe like in the past. Alright, here we go. We're gonna coup these people in Belgium. And that should make it a lot easier when I decide I want to invade France. Now we just hope that my side of the Civil War can win. They're actually calling me to... No way. That's actually a godsend. Let's just siege this down. Easy. Not even close. What we can also do to make this invasion even easier is try to invite Italy to the faction. Apparently it takes 60 days for it to go through, but once it does, it's possible Italy joins the faction. And there we go. They are now in the faction with us. On that note, we're also going to go and help them against Egypt. They aren't even trying to win, it seems like. They're kind of just torturing them. I will be intervening in this conflict at once. We're gonna blast them away. Yeah! Not even breaking a sweat. Embargo by Malaysia. I don't give a fuck, bro. I got your daddy Indonesia ready. On that note, we might as well get ready for war with France. Alright, we got the war goal now. I hope we don't struggle too much here, but surely we will do alright. We're already breaking through. Look at that, wide open right here in the west. Okay, we're at the gates of Paris. And it's falling. Paris falls. Unbelievable stuff. This is what Wilhelm II wished happened. Now it looks like they're retreating off of the east, so we're gonna push down. We're gonna push that sledgehammer right into them. Stab the dagger in their back. Alsace-Lorraine is back in our grasp. Look at that. So beautiful. Oh boy. They are not gonna like me after this. I think we got him. Keep going. We got him. Big encirclement. Oh my goodness. What an encirclement. That might be one of the biggest encirclements in a few months on my channel. Absolutely brutal. What are the casualties? 100,000 men. I don't think they can recover from that. You do not want to be France right now. Half your army literally obliterated. There you go. All of Western Europe was now under my rule, and the only threat to my empire were the newly reborn Soviets in the east. I spared no time and went to war with them immediately to establish my rule over all of Europe. Alright, very quick justification, of course, 30-day focuses. And yet they're already at war with a few people, apparently. Nobody intimidating, of course, but we're gonna change that. We're gonna change the course of history here. Of course, I was pretty confident I'd make swift work of the Russians, but this wouldn't be a Meanbean video without a sprinkle of spettery. Oh, fuck, I forgot about Kaliningrad. Son of a bitch. Letting them expand out of Kaliningrad like this may have been a genuine mistake. They are being really annoying. Dude, what the fuck are we doing? Why are we so shit all of a sudden? I'm gonna have to go back to the fucking autosave. Alright, I don't know how long it stopped recording for, but we're back. I've been raging pretty hard, but I managed to encircle a ton of people in Kaliningrad, and now we're making a push up the Baltic, which they managed to naval invade, and that's why they own all of that. Let's hope it doesn't stop recording on me again and I can actually record what goes on. I was slowly screaming at my computer. Looks like they pulled out before I could... No, not entirely. Oh man, they are really trying to stop me. And they might actually succeed. Either way, we're gonna cut off some divisions, so it's fine. Get in there, dude. There you go. Okay, I'm not gonna complain. That actually is pretty big. Yeah, that's a really good encirclement. That's still a full army about. It's getting brutal for them, man. Easy. So much death. How many divisions have they lost lately? That's a 70,000 encirclement. And to think at one point, I wasn't recording, they were all the way out here basically. They got all the way out here about this province. They were pretty close to Berlin. Yeah, not my watch, you're not. Hang on here, we could actually, this would be dirty. This is a dirty encirclement if it gets off, which it's gonna. Poor Russians. It don't even feel fair anymore. 130k dead in Estonia. Holy fuck. How are there still Russians on the field? And we're gonna encircle Smolensk too. There you go. Now we take the city. Pretty tough battle for Smolensk, but it falls. No, brother. What? They act like they're not being absolutely pushed right now everywhere. They only have 1 division per tile on this front. Literally just attacked. This is actually the biggest blunder of the century. You're not taking Berlin, little bro. You really thought you cooked with this one, didn't you? Get away from Berlin. All right, pal. Bye to all those divisions. I hope you really are happy you did that naval invasion as I'm pushing towards Moscow in real time. What's another 40k dead for the Soviet Union at this point? All right, yeah, there you go. We have sieged St. Petersburg. It is German once again. All right, let's see if we can push for Moscow. Let's take it. Let's do what neither Germany ever did and take the great city. Now we're being pushed back. This seems like they want to defend their capital for some reason. Not really typical of the Hoi 4 AI, but we're gonna fight for it. The other problem we have though is that we have hit the dead of winter, and if you know anything about that in Russia, deep snow comes, and that basically means that our attack is minus 30% because of the snow. It's making it harder than it should be to push in certain places. All right, we're getting very close to Moscow. We're at the gates again. Let's launch another attack, see what we can do here. If they don't reinforce it, we might pull a win out of there. Here we go. Moscow's at 92, and there you Moscow falls. We had taken Moscow in the dead of winter, something no other country has done in hundreds of years. But we were not done just yet. Alright, it's mid-February. Spring is almost here, and in the south particularly, there's no more snow. So we're gonna start really bomb rushing here. We can actually take Stalingrad. But yeah, there you go. Stalingrad falls. Not even contested, really. We're just gonna cut off the entire region. That's the joint faction. You're not really a monarchist, but you know what? I don't really feel like doing the focus, so we're just gonna invite you. Turkey is now part of the Central Powers once again. Why are the Cubans? Why are they cooking too? Why'd they just encircle me? Hey, no. We're not Cuba. We're not playing that game. Your daddy Russia's fallen. You're not gonna save him. Dude, I completely forgot they also have this stupid land in Iran. Now I have to take victory points from here too. I have to actually invade Iran. Wait, is that it? Yes, sir. All right, we are done with this peace treaty, and we were able to secure a lot of resources, thankfully. And this is what the map looks like. Not too much different, as you'll see. It looks kind of similar. We actually have some resources again. Holy fuck. And we're gonna need them because we are in quite a bit of deficit. Not quite a bit, but we have deficits we need to make up before we go to war again. No matter how much of the world I seem to own, my lust for war was driven by a desire for more tungsten. I would next head to Asia after Australia and China, who were rich in this seemingly scarce metal. I would also grab Mongolia along the way since it would get me closer to Beijing when the time came. Okay, that is ready now. Looks like we are good to go because no one's guaranteed them. Hoo-yah! Why are there only 4 divisions? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I figured we had to protect the Armenian border in a Mongolian invasion. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Maybe we can still win. But there you go. Now that the army's arrived, it's just a done deal. Still a worth it war, because now we are going to have that puppet against China. And Beijing will just be right around the corner. Alright, we finally hit 300 political power. We're going to annex Indonesia because I really need the manpower. I don't know if that's gonna make us lose a lot of money. However, I don't care. Alright, 2 more days here and we'll be able to hopefully successfully invade Australia. Guaranteed by Brazil. Fucking Brazil. You know what? They're not in NATO, so we're just gonna let it fly. But yeah, what's all Brazil gonna do, man? We might be able to land with the naval invasion. If we can do that, then, well, it's pretty easily settled. But they're gonna reinforce cock. I think we're gonna need to help it. They're just spamming. Here we go. We're gonna help out. Here we go. Reinforced it. There you go. That's what we're talking about. Get fucking out of here, bro. Alright, let's just keep pushing here. We're making good progress. We're gonna get this encirclement right here. There you go. Nasty. Hate to bring it to you, man. That's just what happens. Don't try me. There we go. We've cut the horn off. All the British tanks can't win? What the fuck? In what world? In what neighborhood do the British tanks suck that hard? My gosh, we might We're gonna win that. Yeah, jeez. Ooh. Was that the entire British? Yeah, it was the entire British mercenary force. Already dead. Port over here is also finally built, so I can try pushing again. Win so you don't embarrass me, alright? Oh, for fuck's sake. We're just gonna have to push elsewhere. We're right outside the city of Perth, but for some reason, my units didn't take it. I guess they would prefer we just let them live, but Australia's basically subdued. It's over. Surprised they haven't died yet. There you go. Okay, they're dead now. Well, let's get this NATO invasion going. Hopefully it goes well. Let's see what we got here. Ideally, nothing. Of course, there's something. I guess it's okay, because we can always reinforce cut. Here we go. We're actually turning the tide really quick all of a sudden. We must attain out a really good division. Get in there. Yes! Dude, after this war, we're literally gonna own, like, all of the tungsten in the world. It's kind of insane. I did not plan to go to war with South America. They just decided to guarantee Australia. I guess they thought they were tough. But yeah, this is what happens to people who think they're tough. Now, look at that. Just another huge encirclement. There you go. Get the Japanese volunteers out of here. Stop helping your baby democracies. We're literally just tunneling into countries at this point. There you go. Alright, I believe this peace treaty is now done. So there we go. Here's the new map. I puppet Australia and I stole all the resources. Same with Bolivia, Brazil, Paraguay, Argentina. Everyone's puppeted, okay? Everybody is literally serving me right now. Oh my fucking gosh. Literally world power status right now. This is insane. We even have a new main battle tank. We got 4th generation hulls now, so we're gonna make this. That's gonna be our new main battle tank, man. That thing looks sick. And now we got the Puma 2. We are modernizing. How good are our tank divisions now that I've done that? They're fully, oh my gosh. They're fully maxed out. That's their stats. These are pretty insane tanks that I looked forward to using against China. But first I wanted to test them on Canada. This is because I plan on fighting the Commonwealth faction to finish the video, and a larger Canadian puppet would be beneficial for that. Right, I was just going to get a snack and I let the game run. I'm back and somehow the war goes done. I didn't think it would be that quick. Luckily no one's guaranteed, so we should be good to go though. Yeah, just about every battle's a win. It looks like we got one loss. It's got hella resources, especially aluminum. That's something we really need. There you go. And with that, we're just gonna build up and then we're gonna take on China here. Alright, all of our troops just deployed over here, and I think with that many men in the field, we're probably ready to do this. We shouldn't wait any longer or else they're just gonna build up as well. All we have to do is a single focus. Kill the Chinese dragon. So I'll have the jump start here on China. I've been building airports too, so hopefully we'll have the airport space to manage this. But yeah, as I said, the justification's already done, and now all we have to do is oh my gosh, the lag. I hope we can win, though it's looking a little frisky in some parts of the front. Oh, breakthrough, let's go. We might actually have our first encirclement here. Let's go. Come on. There you go, first encirclement of the war. This is why I love having Mongolia, because you're right here by Beijing. You're like right by the heartland. This is actually a war that will probably be over, maybe even in a year if we know what we're doing. Looks like the Chinese are making some pushes out here though. Oh shit. And the red box syndrome probably is no help either. I don't know if this is going well anymore. Dude, what the fuck? How did they become so strong out of nowhere? It's just AI cheese, man. Dude, stop attacking for a second, man. What an asshole. My goodness. One attack is all it takes and you just auto lose. We also just can't seem to stop fucking bombing damage to save our lives. Like, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know why we are so incapable of doing anything right now. Just push into more mountains. I don't know if this is gonna do much in the long. Oh no, here they come. Looks like they rotate some divisions out of here though. See, you gotta spot where the AI neglects and just take advantage of it. I think that's how you win this game. The AI is not playing smart. It's just got OP fucking shit. That's the only reason it gets as far as it does. And there we go. Finally something. I see, this is what we mean. We need these encirclements out here. There's areas where the Chinese are locked in, but there's also areas where they're completely throwing. We just have to take advantage of the times we catch them slacking. Did we get pushed out of the supply? Cocksucker. I should just start, you know what? Build supply hubs in every fucking tile. They'll have to feel the wrath of my 700 civs. Oh, so yeah, the supply hub finally dropped. Oh my goodness, people of Org again. My god. All right, there we go. We have a breakthrough. We have a breakthrough in Manchuria. I repeat, massive breakthrough in the Manchurian front. Let's go. We're going. We're gonna go all the way to the coast. Look at that. I told you, encirclements one by one. They add up. All right, there we go. We've touched the coast. Here we go. We're outside Beijing. It's wide open. Go get it. Take it. Let's go. The fall of Beijing. Dalian. We have gotten to the city of Dalian, and it's about to fall, boys. Yeah! There will be no more Chinese supplies entering this place. It's now all screwed over. They're trying a desperate counteroffensive. It's not gonna work for them. Oh, dude, come on. Look at these assholes, dude. They are actually so annoying. Stop naval invading, you cocksucker. I guess we're just gonna push this back now. I'm kind of done with this. Done with these games. You're not gonna liberate your buddy, man. Look how far you are now. Give it back. There you go. No naval invasions. Manchuria's not being saved. They've lost 500,000 men so far, and that's without Manchuria even being fully closed. It's pretty safe to say the game is over. It's kind of cursed, too, that Mongolia is literally receiving all of the land. Oh, look, they still got garrisons on the coast for whatever fucking reason. Yeah, not like you're being overran in the rest of your country or anything. No, not at all. We really did fuck them over. 400,000 men left. I didn't know it was that bad. Venezuela which Venezuela capitulate? I don't even know. But there you go. China's gone. Oh, fuck. I forgot to... Aw. Okay, that's whatever. Now, unfortunately here, poor Rome is exiled to... No. Oh, Rome. I gotta save him, right? Although apparently it seems that Venezuela has managed to, defect from and the United States? Why is the United States there? Alright, we're gonna have to kill Venezuela now. Alright, let's see if we can get a landing here against Venezuela. Problem is, of course, we got United States divisions littered everywhere across the land. Come on, if we can beat 7 Abramses in a tile, we are so back. Alright, we got the United States surrounded. Of course, they got OP buffs because, you know, they're the United States. But that's okay. If you keep them pinned in a single tile and just run across the country, you'll win. You won't have to worry about... Get fucked! 7 Abrams tanks meet their doom! You got fucking auto-lost, kid. That is actually a cope issue. This was an insane moment. The USA literally lost 7 full divisions of Abrams tanks in expeditionary force. Obviously, the Million Dollar Matrix wasn't going to be happy that its special child got raffle stomped and actually tries to cheese the game to screw me over. Venezuela. Oh, man. Venezuela joins the Commonwealth. Fuck you. You know that? Yeah, no communist, no war. That's so pathetic, dude. They really tried dragging me into war with the United States last minute. Fuck you. Indeed, it was pathetic. But that wouldn't be the only thing done to screw me. Rome, I'm just trying to fucking save you. What are you doing? Just die, man. I mean, what the fuck are you thinking? Because we're in Spain. Spain joins the common... I'm not saving you. Italy would have to be sacrificed from the Central Powers if you wish to win this game. Instead, I plan to take over the rest of Canada. Yes, there are still more fucking Canadas left. And turn my eyes towards finally ending the Commonwealth. Shouldn't have an issue, they're fascist, and yeah, I think that right there is the only division that these people have. They literally only have 1 division. Even though there's literally nothing else to this place. Thank goodness it was enough. Now, we were ready for our final war of this campaign against the strongest faction against us, the Commonwealth. To overcome the power of the Million Dollar Matrix's special child, we had an amazing focus where we could beg Mexico to join us in the war to crush America, just like Germany did over 100 years ago. Our whole game depended on Mexico agreeing to join us, which wasn't even a guarantee. I'm not too sure what's gonna happen here. So far, nothing. Mexico agrees. Let's go, dude. This is it. This is the end game, my friends. Let's go to war. It's time to end this once and for all, little bro. So far, there's a lot of green, but we know the US, a lot of these green will probably turn red at some point. But it looks like we might already have an encirclement in May. Yes! Mexico looks like they're being unopposed. Yeah, they're naval invading. Oh, fuck you. Well, as annoying as all of this is, we just have to cause enough damage and pincer them quick enough where we can cause permanent damage that they won't be able to recover from. I don't know how doable that's gonna be, but we're gonna try our best. Only the US and the whole faction falls. That's crazy. We're making good progress, too. We did take New York City, which is shocking. That one they usually put up a ton of resistance for. They're not gonna today, so we're just gonna be trying to enter our home state of New Jersey here. And our dumbass. Why would you gotta finish him off. Stop deleting the front lines on these people. However, we're getting near the DC Metro. We're right outside the White House. And we're encircled at the White House. No. Get off of him. You're gonna let me take the White House, little bro. Washington, D.C. in my hands. Might as well take the Pentagon while we're at it. There you go. We've even encircled New Jersey. The home state is mine, pal. Give it back. Yeah, I'm really glad that I decided to do that Mexico focus because you know how much more painful this could have been? This could have been literally complete gridlock. This is so much easier. There's just wide open land everywhere. Now, as long as they don't add Nigeria. Is a fucking major. Why is Nigeria of all countries a major? That's what you call a Millennium Dawn Matrix play. Fuck the United States is dead. That's the first time I've capitulated the United States in a hot minute. And not only that, we have to somehow naval invade Nigeria. Alright, our Nigerian invasion is almost ready here. This is so stupid. There better not be 5,000 Commonwealth divisions guarding this port. Then I'm pretty sure the AI shouldn't try to direct Now the United Kingdom's a fucking major? Dog, I cannot with this game right now. They're just adding majors. I'm just here for perpetual existence. Why are they just promoting people to majors the second I'm about to naval invade the previous major? Make it make sense. Saudi Arabian tanks? What are you doing here? Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can take it. Oh, the cards are being pulled out for these cocksuckers, man. Alright, we've caught those Saudi Arabian tanks in encirclement. Lord only knows why they're even here. But they're gonna be dead shortly. Just want to get off the game. It's so long. Here we go. Let's just get this invasion going. How is it gonna go? Oh, it's wide open. Hey, let's go. I'm like so hungry, my body is shivering. That's just how you know the war needs to end. But we're on the British Isles. For some reason, there's nobody in the area. What? More Saudi Arabians. What is this? Like, just let the game be over. It's 2022. It's so laggy, it hardly runs. Let it be done. Then we can all go home and enjoy like a pumpkin spice latte. That's what the white women do these days. It's not October yet. It's almost October. This probably wouldn't be so bad if I was on my desktop. But I'm on my laptop where it runs infinitely slower. It's honestly a miracle it can still record. Here, I'm gonna be at London. I'm about to capitulate these people. At this point, I wouldn't be shocked though if somehow like Egypt became a fucking major. London is easy GG'd. It's a German city like it was always meant to be. There you go. Thank you. God bless you for not fucking me over with another major. I'm done. There you go. My fucking goodness. With the help of Mexico, we had done it. We took Germany from an ununified country fresh out of the Cold War and transformed it into a global superpower by bringing the Central Powers back on the map. There was no faction left to stand against us and no country to contest our rule. We had won. Oh, and one more thing before I go. Last focus of the focus tree. Honestly, considering these borders, we could be any fucking German empire. Why not be the Holy German Empire? And that is a brilliant end to the campaign, my friends. Now, I suggest you like and subscribe before I deport you and your family to Denmark. That wouldn't be good, would it? You don't want to be eating raw fish. Like and subscribe. Bye.